สวัสดีครับ Hello everyone. Welcome to Speak Thai with me, Paul. In this series of video, we will be talking about 3 different types of Thai personal pronouns. And in my previous video, you learned how to use second person pronouns in Thai conversation to address the person you are talking to. In this video, you will learn how to use third person pronouns in Thai conversation. But before we begin, do you know what are the 7 unique facts about Thai personal pronouns? If you want to know the answers, continue to watch this video. So, what are third person pronouns? They are pronouns used to refer to the third person while talking to the second person. For third person pronouns, we have khao. Khao. Khao means he, she, or they. So you can use khao to refer to the third person or people, whether male or female, regardless of age. For example, when you are alone with your friend who is the second person and you say khao sui, khao sui, it is understood you are referring to a third person who is a female and she is beautiful. In Thai, sui means beautiful. On the other hand, if you say khao law, it is understood you are referring to a third party who is a male and he is handsome. In Thai, law means handsome. So don't worry, whether khao means he, she, or they will be understood from the context of your conversation. Note for you, if you are using khao to refer to they, you can also use พวกเขา For example, they will go home. พวกเขาจะกลับบ้าน พวกเขาจะกลับบ้าน In Thai, พวก refers to a group of people. จะ is a future tense meaning will, and กลับบ้าน means to go home. Next, เธอ means she or her. Unlike เขา her can only be used to refer to a female when used as a third person pronoun. For example, she is hungry. เธอหิว In Thai, หิว means hungry. Note for you, if you use เธอ as a second person pronoun in my previous video, it means you. And lastly, man means it. You normally use man to refer to animals or things. However, some people use man to address the third party rudely. For example, you can use man to talk rudely about a third party, whether male or female. But by doing so, you are implying that the third party is lower than a human being.
Oh no!
So never use man to refer to person or people. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. Now you know how to use third person pronouns in Thai conversation to refer to the third person while talking to the second person. But before I go, here are the 7 unique facts about Thai personal pronouns. 1. The same pronoun can be used as the subject, the object, and the possessive adjective. For example, I like you. ผมชอบคุณ ผม is the subject. You like me. คุณชอบผม ผม is the object. And lastly, my house. บ้านผม ผม is the possessive adjective. So the same poem can mean I, me, and mine. 2. You use different pronouns for informal and formal situations. For example, you use ฉัน for informal situations and ดิฉัน for formal situations. 3. In spoken Thai, the same pronoun can be pronounced with a different tone. For example, in spoken Thai, ฉัน rising tone is normally pronounced with a high tone. ฉัน
Aha!
4. The same pronoun can mean differently depending on how it is used. For example, if you use เธอ as a second person pronoun, it means you. However, if you use เธอ as a third person pronoun, it means she or her. 5. The same pronoun can be used as first person, second person, or even third person pronoun depending on the context of your conversation. For example, หนู Children use หนู as a first person pronoun to address themselves when talking to adults. Adults can also use หนู as a second person pronoun to refer to young children. And lastly, you can also use หนู as a third person pronoun to refer to young children when talking to a second person. 6. The same pronoun can be used by different people depending on Thai culture. For example, in Thai songs, male singers use ฉัน to address themselves, although ฉัน is normally used by a female speaker. And lastly, 7. Most of the time, you can omit Thai personal pronouns, especially it is understood who you are referring to. For example, instead of asking คุณหิวไหม you can say หิวไหม Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, click like on the link below. If you find my video meaningful, click share. Click subscribe if you wish to see more of my future videos. Thank you very much and see you in my next video. Bye bye. สวัสดีครับ